So I went ahead and started the book. So basically, eat right for your blood type. This particular um, book is in regards to those of us who have O blood. It doesn't necessarily go into O positive, O negative, but this is more so specifically speaking to those with blood type O. This particular chapter, it does go into dairy and eggs and how African Americans, according to the author, should not be consuming any type of dairy or eggs, um, or it should be limited. Which, to each their own. I don't fool with eggs. However, I do know that certain things that I may eat may contain some sort of eggs in it. So I haven't gotten to that point where I'm just, completely going through, um, what is in every single thing that I eat. I'm sure I'll get to that point. But just like eggs out the carton, I don't do that. But anyway, I just wanted to say, keep in mind with these types of books to do your own research, because what works for one body type, although you may have the same blood type, you still have to think environmentally, the area that we reside in, even race plays a factor. What was good for my race may not be for the next. So just keep that in mind. But like, it does break it down. So like, for instance, this particular chapter talks about nuts and seeds, and it goes into the portion. It's a small book, so I'm trying to maneuver it. But anyway, oh my God. Okay, so it breaks it down by portion. So again, nuts and seeds, and then it speaks about African Americans should have specific nuts and seeds 3 to 4 times a week, and then it talks about other races. Now it does break down those nuts and seeds that are considered highly beneficial. So as you can see, it says it there. Now the neutral column, according to the author, the neutral column, they describe it as it acts as a food. So um, it's exactly what it is. It's neutral. So that's that column there. And then the author does provide nuts and seeds that someone with O blood type should avoid. And so you can see that there, beech nut, cashews, which, shit, I fucking love cashews. But anyway, I love sunflower seeds. I'm not too much of a peanut butter person, and I rather enjoy pistachios. So, this is just good information to have, but I still encourage for everyone to be your own scientist, figure out what works for you, do process of elimination, take everything out, add it in slowly, and give it some time and see how it works for your body. So this chapter goes into beans and such, and again, it breaks it down how many times a week you should have specific things. And it does the same thing here. Beans and such that are neutral and what to avoid. So, and I actually like lentils. And see, this is another thing. That's why I say do your own research, because, and I like tamarind. So, yeah, that's why I say do your own research, because, just going through this book, I'm noticing that some of the things that I actually enjoy eating, may be on this, avoid list. So like it goes into meat and poultry. I'm really not much of a meat eater these days. I've pretty much constructed my everyday to where I don't need the consumption of meat. But for those who do still, eat meat, to each their own. I don't give a shit what you eat. But again, highly beneficial meats for O type people, those that are neutral, and then those to avoid. So, yeah, do your research, figure out what works for you. Oh, great, coffee and tea. Now, I love my teas. So, 8 ounces, all ancestral types, 2 to 3 times a week. Juices, water. Okay, let's see what this chapter says. All right, so for blood O, it says beneficial juices and teas. So there you go. I love chickweed. I love peppermint. So yeah, a lot of the teas that I like are on here, and they're considered highly beneficial. Green tea is one of my favorites. I'm actually drinking green tea right now. Please excuse the constant like shaking and maneuvering. This book is really small, so I'm trying to hold my camera and, you know, share the information. Okay, so neutral teas, juices there, apple cider, apple juice, beet juice. So those are considered neutral. So again, those are what they are. Okay, so the neutral list goes on. Okay, so these are the teas and juices that it says O blood types should avoid. Now that yellow dock is on there, which I've consumed that, you know, so, and you know, those who are more on the vegan side, if I have any vegan people looking at this, like, let me know, because I've heard a lot of people, and not so much vegan, let me correct myself, it don't have nothing to do with vegan, but as far as when it comes to herbs, I have heard that yellow dock is a really good herb to take. Also, burdock. I drink burdock root tea on a regular basis, and this is saying that I should avoid that. You know, what else? Don't really drink too much orange. Now, I'll drink orange juice, but that's when I'm juicing the oranges. You know, so yeah. So just take a look. It's saying wine we should avoid. So yeah, this one goes into herbs and spices, highly beneficial. I like curry. And see, in that highly beneficial category, it also talks about garlic, but then you have our beautiful ancestor Dr. Sebi, if I'm not mistaken, he said that garlic was not good for those of us with African ancestry. So, you know, that's why I say I'm going to keep saying do your own research and figure out what works for you. But anyway, a highly beneficial. These are herbs, so cayenne, ginger, and then those that are neutral. I got fennel. I got a lot of these herbs on here. I'm a herb girl, so I got a lot of those. So avoid nutmeg, pepper, black pepper. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with y'all. I just got this book in literally not even an hour ago, and I was so excited to break it open. So I'm gonna start my research. I'm gonna see what works best for me. And I got this book off Amazon. This book was less than 10 bucks. I want to say it was like 7 or 8 bucks. So, and as you can see, it just kind of goes into different categories. I just think it's really beneficial. Um, our blood type is our blood, period. It's a major component of sustaining our everyday life. So I just wanted to share this with y'all. I told y'all anytime I get a book, I would share. And I'm well behind because I have other books that I've read that I haven't shared. But like I've stated before, I will share when I feel compelled to. So here you go. All right, y'all. Peace.